notice that. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, I wonder how much bass trap that was.
Yeah. If you have a loudspeaker, which is perfect, and I don't know of any that are, and you were to place that speaker into a room, the room itself will change the sound that the person listens to. You start to get more localization of my voice. The approach that we try to use is to minimize the interaction of the sound from the speaker and the boundaries in the room. So I developed a system which became known as the WASP System, the Wilson Audio Setup Procedure. At the heart of this process is the reproduction of music. Music is used as the material. But it's got to be something that's complex enough, that has enough bass in it, that it just excites the bass, you know, the standing waves and everything, and that has some percussion in it so you can localize it, you know, and for center focus and everything like that. And the recording is called Flim and the BBs. That's the group. And the selection is Pillow. George Massenburg recorded it at Lucasfilm Skywalker Ranch, and I talked with George at length about how he recorded this, and I've recorded in Lucasfilm Skywalker Ranch, so I know the room and all that. And so I've got some insights into it. You can evaluate sound staging characteristic. It's got a fairly heavy bass in it, so you can evaluate the interaction in the low frequencies, which usually occurs in rooms. I'm not going to change the low bass extension, but I'm going to take the upper bass quality and go from a 2- to a 2. That was probably the number one problem that we attacked. And you can reduce that by placement of the speaker in the room so that it's positioned more into null positions that don't excite those standing waves. You move in small increments. We'll very often hear hobbyists who will say, well, the speakers sounded great in just about the same position. We only had to move them 9 inches. Well, in this world, 9 inches might as well be about 100 yards. It's just under 40 inches to that corner there, okay? So let's take it up to 41. Take it to 41 exactly, and both sides 41 exactly. It's not as good. I think that rather than pushing it back where it was before, and let me document this, but the next step is I'd like to actually move them in an inch closer together, on 1 inch on each side. And so by putting them closer together, we're not going to turn it into 2 mono speakers.
And we might get that upper bass a little better. We'll get them coupling together in the inside of the room.
Yeah, the upper bass will have better timing and balance. Well, these setups like this, these adjustments can be fun, because I think that the most gratifying work that you do is work where you see the results. Okay, I'm liking what I'm hearing there.
Yeah.
In terms of improvements. I would say it took about 4.5, 5 hours total. Ear height E. Okay, I better not put that 49 feet. That would be a scary guy. Because Daryl designed the speakers he knows what they sound like, and since I was there when Daryl designed them, I know what they could sound like. So we recognized the potential that was there, and we also recognized a priceless opportunity, and that was to provide some additional training to a world-class ambassador for Wilson Audio, an ambassador who's eager to learn as much as he can. How often do you have that opportunity? So we took advantage of it. And frankly, I know that Daryl and I both relished it. We really enjoyed that process.